How's it going, guys? What you'll see today is another quick tip series video, with this one being something that was on my hard drive for a long time. And originally when I looked at it, I'm like, why did I save this map or this match? I didn't do particularly well. But then when I reviewed it, I said, hey, there's a pretty decent lesson that can be learned from this. It's a really quick tip. A lot of you guys probably already know it, and that's fine. I understand. But I do feel with the amount of people that I do not seek, or that I do not see using this tip, I figure, hey, maybe it'd be worth putting out a video for. And that's basically, when you're playing rush defense especially, it's to, well, first of all, never give in till the match is over. I know it's a cliche statement, but it's true. As long as you guys are actually willingly, especially if you're communicating, but if you're willingly putting up a fight, then at least you have a shot. A lot of the time I see guys pulling the plug, taking out their sniper rifle way too early. Like in this case here, they did take that first two set of MCOMs so quick that we couldn't even get in a position and put up an effective strategy before they had already pushed quite a bit of ground on us. But my basic tip here is, especially in rush, but of course it is map and situation dependent. Of course, I'm not going to push this sort of strategy on you as a blanket statement for every conceivable angle, because it's just not plausible. But when you look at how things break down for the most part, what you want to do a lot of the time is keep the enemy teams out of the center of the map. I'm basically fighting in the center here. Where I'm looking is the right side, and behind me toward that tower is the left side. And what you want to do is keep them out of the middle. If they're able to push the middle, then they're able to keep you isolated, and it's, well, that's simple logic. The quickest way to any point on any map anywhere is a straight line. And usually, since where they're going to be attacking from to the MCOMs is a straight line, forcing them to the left or to the right usually will just buy you more time, and you're able to push up further based on that. So as you can see, most of my teammates are on that left side. So if I'm able to make an effort to keep them out of the middle and push them to the left, it's really going to slow them down. It might even be able to push them back further, because rush is basically a battle of positioning. Let's be honest here, it really is. If you're able to, as I walk into bullets, I should have checked that corner before I ran out, but if you're able to control positioning, you will win rush matches almost 100% of the time. And I know there's lots of factors at play. There's horrible team balance in rush a lot of the time. There's nothing you can do about it. But if you employ this strategy for the most part, it at least gives you a fighting shot. They are on the flanks here, as you can tell. You try and keep them away from getting this deep into your territory. But if they are on the flanks like this, you're doing a good job, because if they're able to go directly up the middle to your MCOMs, you're going to fail 100% of the time. So keep them on the flanks. My teammates, like I said, were on the left side, so if we were able to push them, if I was able to push them from the right and out of the middle to the left, they'll be running into a buzzsaw, which is our team. So that's the effective strategy. Keep them out of the middle, push them to the flanks, and then once they're on the flanks, you can spawn back and take them out strategically. Like this whole right side we just cleared, it's going to buy us a lot more time and a lot of position, which is good. But in addition to that, it clears the middle and the right, and now we can just focus on the left until they regroup and push again. So it's about buying time. But look at what I'm doing here. This isn't, well, you'll see in a minute. When you get your flanks and timing back, what you should do immediately is push up. A lot of the time I see guys doing what my teammates are doing, is once you clear an area, once they're near the MCOMs, they sort of get complacent and say, oh great, we pushed him back, now I'll stay here. Don't do that. You don't want to push too far, but because if you push too far, all it takes is one helicopter to fly over you and they're dropping on the MCOMs. But you want to push up to gain some basic area back, because if you don't push up, basically if they get past your next wave, it's going to be a repeat of what you were just into. So once you do clear an area, push up, gain some area back, and that's even further the enemy now has to actually push up and try and gather ground on you. It's a key point to note. It's something that is fairly obvious. I understand most of you guys know it that have been watching my channel, but keep that in mind. That's a quick tip. Hope you enjoyed it. See you guys later.